Let's talk about discoveries. In this video, I'm going to share with you fragrances that are not just new to me, but they're brand new discoveries I've made in 2023, especially in the last month. You guys know we do this every month, so today I'm going to share with you 5 incredible discoveries that are not more of the same. If you like unique, powerful, and exotic fragrances, you came to the right place. As we do here on the channel every month, at the end of the month, I give you guys the best discoveries I discovered in the past few weeks. And of course, these are not necessarily brand new fragrances, they're brand new to me. It's been the first time that I've encountered, wore them, and loved them, and I'm here to share them with you. And by the way, if you guys love the idea of discovering new fragrances, if you love niche perfumery, you have to check out Scent Explorer. If you haven't already, it's the 5th annual of this event that happens in New York City every December, first weekend in December. This year, I think it's December 1st and 2nd. Check all details below, scentexplorer.com. Register to the event, don't miss out. It's gonna be an amazing hybrid international perfume convention, as always, in person and virtual. It's been part of a culture, the fragrance culture here in this part of the world, in the Americas. It's an event that bridges the gap between content creators, brands, distributors, so forth and so on. So I hope to see you guys all there together in New York, making this incredible niche perfume event as always. If you guys want to learn more about Scent Explorer and you guys want to be a part of this event, check out the details of this video. I truly hope to see you there. Again, if you love niche, you love perfume, this is the place to be. Now, starting off the list here, we're going to talk about a fragrance brand that's brand new to me. It's a brand that I actually discovered this year, but this particular fragrance is the one that I discovered last month, or this month here. At the time of watching this video is actually the last day of the month, I believe. So this year is going to be from the house of Blocky, which is an American brand, and it's called Press Club. Now, you guys know that I love fragrances that are refined, that are high-end, very well put together, and Press Club is exactly that fragrance. It's going to have this very Chypre-esque kind of a vibe to it. It's very, I wouldn't say mature, but it has this old, vibe to it, this old school, old world, refined quality ingredients to it. I mean, the moment you smell this thing, if you have a seasoned nose, you're gonna know this is quality. If you don't have a seasoned nose and you smell this, you're gonna be like, wow, this is one of those fragrances that has that wow effect. What I mean by wow effect, notes that are really wow to me are going to be your leathers, your boozy, facets that you have in fragrances, and of course, the tobacco. This one here has more of a leathery feel. It's green, it's a Chypre kind of a fragrance. If you don't know Chypres, they are mostly this old school, leathery, green and citrus kind of a fragrance with a very intriguing yet cozy kind of a facet that, evokes this timeless, chic and elegant kind of a vibe to it. Press Club is exactly that. I love this fragrance. It's one that I've been wearing a lot, especially when I dress a little bit better than your casual wear, a little bit more dressier, maybe a jacket or even a tie, but not necessarily a tie, just a jacket, or I want to convey a really well put together vibe about myself. Press Club is one that I've been really reaching out for, and lately this particular brand has really wowed me. I have been really enamored with Press Club and the house of Blocky. I have some samples, and I will think I'm going to be getting some more full bottles from this brand, especially there's one as heavy, a vetiver base. I'm going to be talking about this fragrance with you in the next few months for sure, because it's one that I'm looking forward to wearing, especially during the fall. But Press Club has this aura about it that is very refined, high class, well put together, and timeless feel to the scent. Press Club from Blocky. Check out Blocky if you haven't. It's an American-made brand, and if you have experienced Press Club, let me know in the comments what your thought is about this brand or this fragrance. There's also a note of absinthe/warm wood up top, which gives this fragrance kind of like a boozy essence when it first opens up. Then it gets down to this leathery, patchouli and spices kind of a drum down. Reminds me a little bit of the original Givenchy gentleman from back in the day, but it's got a lot of modern components to it as well. It is a phenomenal scent. Next up, we're going to talk about a brand that I do love. It's called Blackcliff, which is a brand that I discovered last year at Scent Explorer, and this is going to be Imminence. Now, Imminence is a newer fragrance that it's been released a few months now, but I didn't experience much with this fragrance until this month of June. I really delved into this fragrance, and right off the bat, it will have you at hello. If you like exotic, powerful, bold fragrances, this is one that I urge you guys to check out. Come back here and thank me. Just like I talked about Mr. Pink last year, which was my favorite from the brand, this is now my second favorite from the brand. Right from the get-go, it's going to give you this smoky kind of an accord feel to the scent, along with a wild honey facet, some spices, definitely woods in the base. If you do enjoy the note of honey in your fragrances like myself, you're going to love Imminence, because the honey here is very prominent, very in your face, along with the resins, the smoky effect, and this beautiful woody undertone. Love this stuff, long lasting. This is one that you don't need more than 3 or 4 sprays. If you do too much, you're gonna choke yourself, especially right now, it's warm. I would go 2 sprays in a warm season, and when it gets colder, you know, fall, winter, you can go a little nuts. But this is one powerful, bold, and seductive concoction. Some of the other predominant notes here are going to be civet, which is definitely animalic. You're gonna have a myris flower or mirris flower, which I love in my fragrances. There's a fragrance from MFK, which is, I think, mirris pour homme, which I absolutely love. This definitely has a little bit of that character, the floral, sweet, resinous kind of a character. You do have a ginger up top here, which adds and contributes to that spiciness in the scent. And the wood's also surrounded by amber in the base. This is resinous, it's spicy. It is absolutely fantastic. Next up, also a fragrance discovery of last year, the brand itself, but the actual fragrance that I'm gonna talk about, I actually recently just got it. I wanna say 3 weeks ago. Be wearing this heavily right now. We're talking about Perfuum Crew, which is a brand that I love. You guys know how much I love this brand, and this is called Marine. So Marine is going to be, first and foremost, it's not going to be your ordinary marine / aquatic fragrance. You're definitely gonna get an aquatic tinge to the fragrance, but it's mostly a woody, breezy kind of a fragrance, if that makes any sense. I get like a sea breeze vibe, which is up front and center. If you ever sat on a beach somewhere where it's tropical, you know what I'm talking about. You know, maybe you're drinking coconut water, you're relaxing, you have a cocktail in your hand, whatever. You get that breeze, you know, that sea breeze that's very comforting, very cozy. That's what I get with this fragrance. There's also a raspberry fruity note here, along with that breezy and sea-like tropical concoction that you get. There's also woods in the base, such as vetiver, which I love. So it has a lot of great, powerful components to this marine-like feel. It is an absolutely stunning juice. Love this stuff, compliment inducing. It's gonna have this factor, even though this is niche and exotic, it also has a very appealing vibe to it. It's not daring or dark at all. It's just very bright, very inviting is the right word, very captivating. Loving this stuff. And what I love about Perfuum Crew is the performance, the quality of ingredients that he uses, which is the most expensive you can find. And these are powerful, beastly performances. So if you do enjoy spending money on fragrances that you know you love the smell, but they're not going to disappoint in performance, guys, check out Perfuum Crew. You're going to love them. Everyone that I've actually introduced to this fragrance or recommended these fragrances to, they come back and say, Max, dude, that stuff rocks. So if you like aquatic, semi-spicy, you know, woody fragrances, Marine is definitely one you must try. By the way, speaking of you must try, before I get into the last 2 incredible fragrances that you guys should discover, you can discover fragrances, of course, at perfume.com, which is a partner of this channel. You get a beautiful pouch. You can get a lipstick sample to carry the fragrance with you, wear it, make sure you love it. When you do realize how great the fragrance actually agrees with your body chemistry, you absolutely have to have a bottle. Then you can purchase a bottle fully and spend the money, whether you go retail or discount, it doesn't matter, but you know it gets expensive. But if you try it before you buy it, it can definitely soften the blow, and you guys can actually try hundreds of fragrances, get a max pack. The more fragrances you get to try, the more you save. And guess what? When you make a decision, go to either Max Aroma or 𝗏𝐵𝑢𝐴, which also are the partners of the channel. Discount codes below to make your life easier. Everything you need to know about what I'm talking about here in this video and more will be in the description of this video, guys. Check out the description. There's always useful information. I keep you in the know from a fragrance lover to another. Next up, I want to bring your attention to this little bomb here. It is a bomb of a fragrance. Bomb, I mean, it's going to blow your mind. And I'm talking about Anima Dulcis from the house of 𝗥𝗏𝗄. And let me tell you guys about 𝗥𝗏𝗄. 𝗥𝗏𝗄 is a brand right here from New York, which to me, it embodies and captivates quality, mixing Mexican and American culture with a French, backbone. And of course, this is going to be Anima Dulcis. Sprays are great. Guys, you can actually control the sprayer here, depending on how hard you push the atomizer. This is an incredible, gourmand, spicy, hot cocoa, chocolate. Think about Mexican culture, the gourmand facets of culinary, facets of Mexican culture meets modern components of niche perfumery. That's what you get with Anima Dulcis. This is smoky, it's spicy, there's a chili pepper infusion in here, there's dark chocolate infusion. It is absolutely heavenly. And another one here, I mean, everything I'm talking about here today is very powerful. This one here, no different. It just took over the whole room. You don't need more than 2 sprays. But the smell is absolutely heavenly. It's captivating, it's indulgent, it's sensual. This is a seductive concoction. If you love spicy, hot chocolate, dark chocolate, spicy chili with patchouli, resins, this will blow your mind. Let me tell you though, this is one fragrances for those who dare. Do you dare? And last but not least, one that's right with the times right now. We're talking about, it's summertime. It's officially summer here in New York or North America. So I'm gonna introduce you guys to a fragrance that I'm in love with. I did talk about this briefly, but didn't give it a full wearing as I did this past month. And it's going to be from the house of 𝗏𝗏𝐾 Luxury. This is going to be Mango-nificent. Now, if you love tropical style drinks, if you love tropical scents, and most importantly, if you love a juicy mango, guys, this is a must try. I'm telling you right now, one of my favorite discoveries of the year so far. The bottle's beautiful. It's painted from the inside. It's got this green sheen to it. Beautiful. The fragrance is absolutely captivating. This is a fragrance that if you walk into a room and you're rocking this fragrance, you're gonna turn heads and everyone. I mean, I like to describe this. Here's how I describe this. This is not a clone of anything, but if there is such a fragrance that captures the attention, turn heads, and gets people asking, who the heck smells this good? And excuse me, ma'am or sir, what are you wearing? Because I want to smell this good. That's this fragrance, guys. Green, juicy, tropical. It is absolutely fantastic, captivating, sensual. This, I mean, if you love compliments, trust me, you wear this and you're dressed well and you well-versed, your aura, the way you present yourself, I guarantee you go into a party or a location, there's multiple people, there's no two ways about it. You're gonna get noticed, but you're gonna get compliments. Trust me. 𝗏𝗏𝐾 Luxury, I sign below. Mango-nificent, as the name implies here, is a magnificent scent. Of course, all fragrances listed below. To make your life easier, check out the codes, check out the deals, the links, enjoy. Whether you wanna go for a bottle or a DKN, you wanna try before you buy it, doesn't matter. I'll make it all easier for you in the description of this video. As always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your support. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to the channel, which will mean the world to me, and I will see you right back here with another video and more news very soon. Take care.